Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar.
This is Danny.
The intern Rick.
He's back.
Yeah, we
He's
found
Summer
him.
vacation.
back. Yeah, back
We
by
found him.
popular demand.
Yeah.
He didn't want to come, but he learned how to do the rope thing. Grabbed them from the freeway.
The lasso.
The lasso.
You found him in the freeway?
Yeah, he's just walking by.
Rodeo season.
Rick says that he wants to hear the laugh track in real life.
In real life.
So I
You
gotta
know?
say a joke.
Yeah, you gotta be funny, make me laugh, and we'll see.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Moo!
He was low.
It's
body.
really low.
Low.
Yeah,
So I gotta step up. The joke has to be a little bit better.
That's how
that
bad
wasn't
it
even
was.
on purpose. That was just fate.
Even the
For
yeah.
fake seas. For
Yeah.
fake seas. Ah, dang it.
We haven't done for real season for fake seas.
Yeah, I know. It's been.
I
a while.
had one and I forgot it.
Yeah. Well, regardless, Rick, how you been?
But
It's
good,
been a
man.
while. You've been
Good.
missed.
Thank y'all for having me back on. Feels
Thanks
good.
for
The
coming
seat
over.
was still warm, so I don't know if y'all have had other people in between.
Like one or two.
Okay.
Just
yeah.
one.
Did we?
Abram?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You haven't been since then?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I haven't met Abram,
You
by the
ne-
way. Yeah, I don't.
So we've never seen Rick and Abram
In the same
at
place.
the same time, same place.
In the same person.
That joke was pretty bad,
Yeah.
so maybe. Ah,
See, that one's
If-
a complete volume.
He's funny. I was watching that podcast and he's funny.
Yeah,
yeah, he's good.
And I like to consider myself funny. So I wonder if if one of us just is not funny while the other one's around, or is just a fucking desmadre. Like
I thought you were gonna say y'all like cancel out and so y'all
Cancel
like
out.
disappear.
we just
yeah, see?
like a void.
See, my joke was good.
That means we gotta have them both.
Well, I
on
think that's why
stage.
we try not to, because we don't want to.
Oh, it's
we try to stay away
It's
as much as possible,
yeah,
like
lo-
magnets. we get close.
losing Rick is a risk I'm willing to take.
No, but then you would miss two guys, Abram and me.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Okay, I'll tell
Yes.
you what. You can stay if you pass me one of them.
Yeah. So Ricky brought us some beer. It's called Peach Stand Rambler.
Thank you, sir. Is it a sour?
I don't think so. It's a
No,
blonde
blonde
ale.
ale. Okay.
Let's go. So let's see how this tastes.
Blonde ale, like my beer, like I like my women.
These are brunette. Oh. No. It tastes like peaches. You look like you hated it.
He did.
I don't love it.
Me neither. Fucking gross.
The beer or me?
Both. You don't. You
Who
brought
brought
it.
the
You-
beer?
We're victim to you and this.
Primo juice was better.
Okay. No, it was not.
Really?
No.
I mean, the other one we knew what to expect.
The initial taste is good. It just immediately becomes awful. All right. So
Eh,
I'm sorry I
Look.
wasn't here last week for y'all's primo juicing.
I have one left over,
just for you.
just for you.
What about you? Do you have one left over?
No.
No, he drank both of his.
Yeah.
He liked it that much.
No. Look, last week I brought up a couple topics and then we never touched back up on them. I think
And we went over too.
Yeah, which is kind of yeah. It was a good episode. Like
Was.
we had a lot of fun. It was funny. You know, it's always great whenever
Sounds
Rick's
like
not
when y'all
here.
went to California.
Yeah. No.
Assholes.
Look, it's actually a really good thing that we didn't talk about it.
Okay.
'Cause the story has developed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it
So-
crazier than Kendrick versus Drake?
No, I think that's
That's prime.
Yeah, that's
right
that's
now.
No, well, not even anymore. It's kind of
Okay.
it's already over. It doesn't really
But is it
matter.
music related?
No. So it's actually if you go to our little court folder. Yeah.
Wow.
So what happened was this is already old news for y'all. It sucks that we took so long to talk about it, but it's a good thing we didn't because there's a lot of news stations that had to retract their initial response, and then again because the stories flipped again, and it became a freaking mess. Okay, Rick, have you seen anything about this, dude?
Mm.
Okay, so let's watch the first video.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually, so just give me 1 second.
Dude,
I'm
you
parking
could have
right
literally
now.
just waited and called back.
Okay.
It's so insane.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
It's so befuddled.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
He's trying to post bail too.
Yeah.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Dude.
Okay, so straight out the gate, how do we feel about the situation? All right, this has got to be like the dumbest motherfucker alive. Like it's just like you're trying to make sure you don't end up in jail, and the only
Cared
thing
about being in time. He was
He had a
on
doctor's
time.
appointment.
So there was more to the story. Obviously, everything continues, everything develops.
I'm curious what continued.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm more curious about that.
Yeah. So after the fact of like him having to turn himself in, like we got a whole new report that just came out, and we actually have an interview of like him explaining himself.
What happened?
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Well, now to that viral video fallout after a man was seen driving during
His
a
face.
virtual
Yeah,
court
like that.
hearing for
Whenever he drops
driving
his head
on
back.
a suspended license. Today, Corey Harris talks about why he was behind the wheel, but he also says he should not have been charged in the first place.
And 7 News reporter Kimberly Craig talked to Harris and checked into that suspension.
After he was busted
God.
driving on a
so
suspended
loud.
license, Corey Harris had to report to the
Just skip
Washtenaw
ahead.
County Jail here.
I was thinking about getting my wife medical help. That's what I was thinking.
Corey Harris
I'm
said that's
parking
why he
right
was
now.
behind the wheel earlier this month when he appeared before District Court Judge Cedric Simpson, who knew Harris was appearing on a charge of driving while license suspended.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually,
He said, "My
so
doctor."
just give me one
Doesn't
second.
matter. Like, that-
We
that
spoke
part's
to Harris
irrelevant
by
the
phone
story.
today, and he said the doctor wanted to see his wife for some ongoing medical issues that had worsened, and he didn't think about anything but getting her there.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
Corey
did
Harris
it.
was cited for driving while license suspended in Pittsfield Township back in October. He said it was suspended for unpaid child support. Secretary of State records show his license was first suspended for child support back in 2010. But Harris told us he thought his license had been reinstated.
They were supposed to have been lifted it two years ago,
Wait,
but they didn't.
And according to
Oh, well, yeah. So like his first excuse was that like he claims to have already fixed that matter like 2 years ago.
Right.
Okay. So here, you paused it like after they started talking, but just continue.
Okay.
Explain the rest. I was gonna ask you if I believe them about it, but there's
Oh.
already stuff on the screen.
the Saginaw County court
Yes.
records we found, Harris is right. In January 2022, a judge rescinded that suspension on his license, but for some reason that information never got to the Secretary of State, where even as of today, his license is still listed as suspended.
Okay, pause
The
it.
same record.
Okay, so whenever the first story came out, everybody was calling him like the biggest idiot. Like Charlemagne called him donkey of the day. Everything, like every freaking commentator online on YouTube, everyone saw this and was like, "This dude's a fucking idiot." Like there is no selfish in the situation. Like he's the one who put himself into it. Like nobody felt bad for him. No one,
Yeah.
everybody ridiculed him. Okay, but the minute this dropped, everybody was all like, everybody, like, the apologies better be as loud as your jokes. Charlemagne rescinded his donkey of the day.
Why?
Like,
He's still an idiot. Like,
Well,
even though
but-
it's
but
something
he-
that you're fighting, you're still fucking driving. And it's not like he didn't know that he was doing for the driver's
point.
license being suspended, right?
yes, there is a bit of fault to it. But to take it to the level of him having to turn himself in for jail whenever you know you're in the right.
Right.
You know,
I'm not disputing that he wasn't right. What I'm disputing is He's still an idiot.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have been sent to jail if all that was fixed regardless. He wouldn't have never gotten the ticket in the first place.
I'm not arguing that.
No, and neither am I. I'm not arguing with you.
He's still an idiot.
Yes, yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, everybody agrees with you, Rick.
That he's still an idiot?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's what I started with. Like, obviously, he has like blame for himself, but he was made to look like a fucking clown in front of the nation because this became public. You know, that is the difference. The difference is you took a story, ran with it, and then turns out it was all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yes, everybody like you had to apologize.
So what did Charlemagne say? Did he say
rescinded it and he was like, everybody owes this man an apology.
But did he still call him an idiot?
No, he rescinded his apology. He said everybody should apologize to him.
No, but he's still an idiot.
He's
why am I going to apologize if he's still an idiot?
The extent of how much of an
you still
idiot
made
you
yourself
are.
being public, being an idiot. Like, he showed up driving on a Zoom.
But
when he's going for a suspended
But his
license.
license was never suspended.
Yeah, but when he joined that Zoom call, he knew that that's what it was for. Why am I going to be driving?
Because I know that my license isn't suspended. I mean, ultimately, like, you should never answer a FaceTime call.
Because at first the lawyer told the judge, she's like he's trying to fight that charge, and then that's when the judge said no, his license was already suspended prior to this charge, and then that's the charge that was supposed to have been lifted 2 years ago. So I think that's the part where it's like, well, if I'm still being charged for it in court, then technically I'm still not guilty until I've been charged for it. So in a way, like, yeah, you still don't want to do that, but
yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like, it's.
But think about his wife, bro.
And apparently,
and then he said
like
my doctor.
Guy,
then he said my doctor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's your wife's doctor, it could also be your doctor. So I don't get why that's so crazy to you.
It's not your doctor.
Wait, what did you say?
If I go to a clinic that my wife goes, that's still my doctor.
It's possible that it's.
Have you never heard of a family doctor?
But the doctors would be different.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay.
It's not like a specialist. Like, what if it's like just a general doctor?
Yeah.
Wait, but what did you say?
Have different doctors.
Why? With different insurances?
No, because I don't want my doctor telling her doctor that I drink too much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was funny for a laugh track.
Oh
no,
laugh track.
Shut up, bitch.
Like I told you, this is where the story ended last week.
Okay, but something more happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got pulled over and they suspended his license.
I mean, you want to finish watching the video?
The judge was driving too. He had a green screen. That's not what it was?
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can finish this video if you
Oh, we do? We don't have to, or we do?
We don't have to.
Okay, let's go to this picture.
Yeah, let's just see. I don't remember what that said. Because this is all last week's stuff. Okay, so look, this was like one of the main things. And look, I even liked it. I have to go and like that shit. I don't want that on my history, all right? All right, 47,000 likes, all right? On this little series. Like, let the apologies be as loud as the disrespect. Okay? So, a simple Google search now will just give you all the answers that we're looking for. But ultimately, he never even had a license. Yeah, so he had been like pulled over before, and turns out whenever they suspend your license, they're just suspending your ability to drive in the state. So it doesn't really matter if you have a license or not. It lets people know that you're not supposed to be driving in general. So for them, it pops up as a license. Like, the first thought is like, you know, revoked. Like, yeah, like. And the thing is, whenever you owe child support, all they do is just like put all the information that you're not allowed to have until you fix that.
Right.
So the license, his ability to drive in the state would have been revoked. So that's why it came up as license revoked. So this motherfucker's actively lying online, like whoever will listen to him, like on TV, and he's playing the victim.
All right. Can he be donkey of the day again?
First of all, I didn't follow up.
He went from genius of the day.
Yeah, let's see. Did Charlemagne like rescind his donkey?
Dude, what an emotional roller coaster. Like, he's an idiot. No, he's the best. No, he's really an idiot.
I think he went from being an idiot to he's a victim. To what would you put him now?
Yeah,
well, he got smartest guy ever.
Did he get? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he didn't even have a license. You suspending what? I never had one.
What you gonna suspend? What you gonna suspend?
If
Go for it.
It would have been funny if he said that on the video.
I dare
suspend
you.
one.
I dare you.
I don't even have a license.
Okay, let's see. Here's the video. He never had a license. This is Michigan driver behind bars after viral Zoom video.
So he went to jail
Yeah.
because he didn't have one.
No, not only that, like the judge was making the freaking like.
But what did he get? Did he get pulled over it after?
He turned himself into jail, and then
Remember the
no,
ju-
Oh,
the judge.
okay, okay.
The
So
judge
he did go to
always.
jail. Yeah, he
the
went to
judge
jail.
always knew what was up.
So they
the
never
problem-
fixed it. When he did a little bit of time before they found out that they never suspended
No,
his
the
license.
judge always knew it. He went to jail for like 2 days, and in those 2 days, because of like how big everything had happened, and then I think like he did his interview immediately after. Like the judge had to come out and say something because everybody was like writing the court. Everybody was like sending like terrible messages to everybody. You know, everybody was being harassed, and so it says he's behind bars now, and it looks like they gave him. Did they give him the
Cheaters
donkey of the
never
day,
win.
you know?
Kids, let this be a lesson. Cheaters never win.
Let me
Never
see,
win.
because I know that the Breakfast Club isn't good with copyright.
So
The good guys always succeed.
Listen
this
to-
is true. But then
He went to jail.
Yeah, he did go to jail, but so he can still get a license though. At some point.
Not in jail. Not in jail.
I think they said that if he would be able to get if he got his license, everything would be solved.
How do you guys even know that he drives?
Very funny. If you go back,
He didn't give you a lap
There was
track.
a video. There was a video.
I'm trying, dude. I'm swinging, pero no cae.
What were you saying?
Go back to the internet, like where that video was at. I think the on the top right.
This?
Right there. Yeah, I think that's him in court.
New tonight, a shocking twist for the man who went viral for driving during a virtual court hearing for a suspended license.
Corey Harris showed up in person at a Washtenaw County courthouse today, hoping
has a
to
shirt
set the
that says,
record
"Trust me."
straight. And
No
this
way.
entire saga behind it.
Go back.
Instead,
Go back.
Wait,
Check that.
he'll turn around. He'll turn around. Give it-
7 News Detroit reporter Kimberly
I guess
Craig has been
not.
keeping up with the twists and turns of this one.
Please tell me
She
he
was
had
in
a shirt
court
that said,
house
"Trust me."
Washtenaw County.
Yeah.
This guy's good, dude. This guy's good.
I gave you a laugh track for a good call out.
Turns of this one.
Good eye.
She was in
And
court
then you
today
see he has
as
like
it
the
all
crossed
unfolded.
fingers. Damn.
Well, nothing
Okay,
went
you
the way
can
Corey
take it off.
thought
Yeah.
would go in
Well,
court
you
today.
think-
The
Stop
judge
it
started
before-
off by
They will get us? I thought we could post news.
You're allowed to, but a lot of the
You gotta
stations
credit
will
him?
still try to get you first.
You credit him.
We don't
You
even
you
have a
you
license.
don't-
What are they
you don't-
trying?
you don't have to credit news stations.
They don't even. We don't even have a license. What they're gonna get from us?
Yep, you're right. You're very funny. You deserve these. Yeah. So once again, last time we missed an episode, missed a day, and then Kendrick Lamar dropped. This time we were gonna report on something that was false.
You think everything is revolving
would-
around
we're
us?
the
Y'all would
center
have
of
to
the
come.
universe.
Y'all would have to come back and apologize in today's episode. Like,
Yeah, exactly. We would have to
Yeah.
come back and be all like, "Yo, look, we're sorry," and
he was a dummy, and then
And
today,
then come back, apologize.
well, he
Actually,
was a dummy,
he is.
but
yeah,
trust
look,
him.
Ultimately, Rick is correct though. The dude does like he like from the very beginning he was an idiot, and ultimately
What if he would
that's all
have
he ever
screamed?
was.
What if he would have screamed at the judge like, "I told you, judge, I didn't even have a license. Joke's on you."
He could have said, I have the hands free." On. Can you do that? Can you be in a Zoom call hands free?
You could see him move the phone around though. So, but then
It's a robotic arm.
He should have just put the little
The little
attachment. yeah.
attachment.
I don't think you're still allowed to have that on like that. I don't think you're just supposed to.
Not
have
video,
face
just
on-
audio?
Yeah, just audio.
What about audio?
I think
You
just
could-
audio. Oh, that's a phone call.
Why did he join it? Why couldn't he do audio?
He
They
could
have
have
to
just
see
wait
him?
till he parked.
Also, why is it a Zoom call?
Why not Teams? Because he's not working.
Why that?
That was good. I'll give you that one. It's because
Or teledoc.
since like the whole like COVID stuff, like they just continue doing like
They
the
still do
call-ins.
that.
It's quicker, you know. And then like they get more people through. I'm pretty sure it makes life a lot easier for
You
everybody.
can do it while driving.
Yeah, on your way to the doctor.
But this should be a perfect instance that like via Teams or Zoom or whatever, it doesn't work because he said, "Hey, turn yourself into jail today at 8." Hey, if that would have happened to me, I'm going straight to Mexico. I'm not going to jail. Like,
But
yeah, I'm not doing
then
that.
there's a warrant for you. You go back for
Yeah,
those-
but it's different if he
for
was there
a
in
license.
court. If he was there in court, he went to
Flee-
jail.
Yeah,
but he's not gonna be there for
he's not
long.
gonna be there
I'm
for a
going to
long
Mexico
time.
for less.
Look, we'll visit you, okay?
In jail.
In jail.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't,
Yeah, but
but anyway,
but for the record, we will.
just to interview him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be a bomb ass
yeah,
episode, bro.
It'd be like, yo, have you made friends?
SPM made a song from jail.
What clique are you in now?
Sounds Sale todo tatuado luego.
Yeah, and he's only in there for 2 weeks. Immediately,
He's like, they call me.
clear.
Teardrops
He
and
comes
shit.
out. They call me Rick Wick in here.
Yeah. So let's go back to our folders, dude. This week has been a good week for gamers. You know,
Really?
there was 2 showcases that happened. We had the Xbox showcase and the. I hate saying Ubisoft because I've always called it Ubisoft, but Ubisoft sounds so freaking dorky. But I think it's Ubisoft.
Say it again. So Ubisoft?
Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
I've always said it Ubisoft too.
Ubi sounds like it's like a
It sounds
cartoon.
dorky as fuck.
Cartoon.
So
it sounds like it's something
see,
came out
hold
on in Yu-Gi-Oh when they were in the kingdom. Pegasus. He had like everything was cartoonish. Sounds like one of his monsters.
I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I saw a few episodes here and there. I was gonna ask. You need to leave.
Ubisoft.
And then they did that.
You
That's
did
what
that.
they told me at
You
jail.
did that at the perfect time, and I was like,
Ubisoft.
"What did you just say?" All right, everybody, shut the fuck up. Trying to hear how to say it.
Oh, it's true. No,
Stop, dude. Come on. And I was telling us to practice. And I need to. Okay, hold on.
why are you even playing it?
I didn't hear it.
It's not playing on the thing.
No,
though.
it's not.
It's
I was trying to.
Ubisoft.
That's why I was trying to
They
hear
said
it.
Ubisoft.
It said Ubisoft.
They said Ubi.
No, we did not.
Is it a purple dress or a white dress?
Ah,
What was that, purple or blue?
First of all, it was white and yellow. Fucking broke
Yes.
motherfucker.
yellow
Yes, sí se acordó.
gold and blue. No.
See, it's Ubi.
If you had the lap, oh, you didn't have it.
Ubisoft.
Ubi.
Yeah.
I heard Ubi. Well, I mean, they have the thing called Uplay. They don't call it Uplay. They call it Uplay.
I've seen people call it both ways. That's the
Uplay?
No.
No, I'm talking about their software thing.
Yeah, but this is like the main argument we're having.
I know, but that's their software and it's named after their brand.
So you play?
They call it Uplay.
You'll play.
Uplay.
Yogurt.
I was gonna ask you, if Uplay, if you want to sponsor this podcast, I was gonna ask you, did they in any of the Xbox or the Uplay, did they talk about the Funko Pop verse thing?
No, I don't think that belongs to them. I think that's
I know it doesn't belong to them, but sometimes they showcase like not on the Uplay one, but on the Xbox one they might. On the Xbox.
just go to the Xbox showcase.
Showcase what?
So like the Funko Pop brand, they're making like a video game where
Oh,
you
okay, I
play
didn't know
as the little pops.
No shit.
So it looked kind of interesting. Hopefully they
I
make
saw
it right.
that they did like an amusement park over there. Not an amusement park. I think it's like a museum or something over there in LA. And it's nothing but the Funko Pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
And they got like big ones.
I think there's multiple places where you can go and make your own custom ones.
Well, this
Oh,
one has
yeah,
like
yeah, they have
huge, like life size one.
I don't.
That's all cool.
I don't like the whole collection has to stay in a box. I hate that.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
Takes
Do-
up a
do y'all
lot of
have some?
space.
I have a couple, but I have Master Chief and it's autographed by the voice actor. I have like this cool like old Batman that I like, and it's just like I only have like a handful, you know.
You have some?
I have like 6.
I have about the same. Which ones you got?
I have 3 from My Hero Academia, 1 or 2 Pokemon, and 2 Dragon Ball.
Nice.
I have the Undertaker wrestling,
Oh, that's right.
and I have
We haven't talked about wrestling since
Yeah.
Rick has been gone.
I also have Gotex or
Goten?
Goten. I'm sorry.
Oh, go 10.
But the skinny one.
Oh,
yeah,
the fusion,
yeah,
the skinny one.
when they failed the fusion. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so if we can just start at the very beginning with number 1. This
man.
this is how everybody has been reacting. Everybody's been taking it really, really positively. The reception has been great. Xbox being applauded right now because so much good stuff was showcased. And
So this Fable game,
Fable,
yeah, haven't they been advertising that game forever?
No, I think one came out like a couple of years
They did?
ago. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, and this is like obviously everything is like sequels and stuff except for Gears of War is a prequel.
Oh,
Yeah,
for prequel.
yeah. E-Day is like the very first day that it happened or
everything-
whatever. So we're gonna see like the beginning, which is good. Yeah, because that is exciting. Like we always started like in the middle of the war.
I don't know what Perfect Dark is. I don't think I ever played
Neither
it.
have I.
Okay.
Neither have I. And then Black Ops 6, they added a lot of really cool stuff to it.
Is that the one that Arnell was playing with the zombies? No, it's not that one.
No, he's been playing a game called Helldivers.
No, but when there was some time when he was playing,
Oh,
he kind of stopped playing Fortnite with us. And he was playing a zombie game with those sandworms and
Yes, he
shit.
was playing Call of Duty.
I think that was
Sandworm.
It was not a sandworm, but it was like a giant worm coming from the ground, and they were shooting at it and shit.
Well, I mean, it could be because Black Ops, I think, is the one that has.
That's the
yeah,
zombie
it's
one.
not Infinity War is the one that's the other ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they don't have zombies, so yeah, that would make sense.
they should do one with aliens.
Yeah, and here we go. So this was
Hold on, before we go into it, did you know me and Oscar? Dang, that was a long time ago. We used to play Gears at your house when you lived in Sino City.
Oh yeah,
Dude, we used to spend fucking shitload of time playing, dude.
Gears of War was so freaking fun.
The stories were fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
What aren't
It
we
wouldn't even make you
supposed
fucking
to
cry.
get a movie or is
They've
that
been talking about that forever, but I don't even know when. I don't believe anything they ever say. But yeah, but we like there's a lot of really exciting stuff, and like the best part of it is a lot of them are owned by Microsoft. We get day one access for just the price of the Game Pass, and game prices only go up after the 5 and the X came out. Like games went up to 70.
70 now?
So they're already more expensive. And since I like buying the DLC ahead of time because I think when you bundle it together, it's cheaper than buying it separate. Like I think Assassin's Creed it was like $120.
right?
You know, and now obviously not all the games are on Game Pass. Like Assassin's Creed is not going to be on there, so I have to pay the actual.
That's on the UPAS.
Yeah, and I think that right here it says I think it's $18 a month for that one. So that's stupid as
Now
hell.
it's 18 a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but here from the list, we get Black Ops 6 day one. And like the story mode looks really good. That's what they've been focusing on. And
Diablo 4.
yeah, so
That's
there's the Diablo is a new expansion. Yeah, and then I think that one already came out today and came out yesterday.
You think any of these are gonna come to Fortnite? Because we already did the Metal Gear.
Yeah.
what is this? Metal Gear Solid what?
It's Naked Snake.
Is what?
I think it's Naked Snake or no, that's what they called him. That's his the operator thing. It was Snake Eater.
Snake Eater. So that's the new game then?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. I knew you were gonna be excited for it, but you immediately zoomed in on it.
Yeah, I saw Metal Gear. I was like,
you stopped talking. And you're like, what is this?
Metal Gear 5 was so good.
Yeah. So this one is like he gets dropped in the middle of like a mission and like he's by himself and like he has no weapons. It's all like you're supposed to like be undetected.
My thing about it is they don't have the guy that. What was his name?
Kojima?
Kojima. They don't have him, and he was the one running the whole show.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect from it. The other one that looks cool is Dragon Age, the Veil Guard.
That one it's just like I think Dragon Age is like the
RPG.
Yeah, RPGs.
I'm excited for the Doom one.
Yeah, Doom Dark Ages. I think it's also a prequel. Like it's before like they opened the rift and stuff, and it just shows him like like if you look up the image, it's literally just the Doom Slayer with like a fur cape. And he looks freaking sick. And he has like his shield and everything.
Did I tell you I had the Super Nintendo one? Or the, what is it called? The NES one?
Damn, you're an old one.
Yeah, it's really cool because at the bottom left, it shows his face.
Yeah.
So while your health goes down, his face starts getting like bloodied up or his eye. And it was like,
that's awesome.
What the fuck is this? And then whenever you heal up, like it starts going away.
Most people don't really care too much for the stories. It's just because it's always really fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember the whenever they started redoing it again, I think they had like also like the best music.
Yeah, it's heavy metal.
Yeah.
Like the whoever scores the Doom games is freaking amazing because it's super fun. Like
and I've never played any
brainless
Doom
moments.
game?
Yeah. Well, like
no, you can.
Yeah, you'll be.
I have the VR one.
Yeah, it look the Game Pass is amazing. It's $10 a month.
A month.
Okay, so I think if you buy it ahead of you bundle it, you save some money. I just do it monthly. But look, I'm gonna download the Call of Duty, which is apparently it's like 300 gigs. It is insane, and apparently you can't even play offline anymore because they say that you're streaming textures. And everyone's like, well, what the fuck is the 300 gigs for?
Okay.
But you find out more about it later. Okay. I'm definitely that one. Gears of War, Doom. Stalker is a sniper game.
Stalker, I used to play the old ones. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, they aged already, but it's pretty cool. It's like a post-apocalyptic shooter.
It looked really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to try Fable.
Fable.
The mixtape one looked a little weird, but the art was cool. So I was like, we'll see what happens. Expedition 33 looks pretty interesting. I think you would like Expedition 33. It's a turn-based game.
I like Expeditions.
Yeah. So all you know is that there's like this painter that every year she paints like a different number, and everybody from that age dies.
Oh.
So you're supposed to try to kill the painter. And like whenever
Oscar.
whenever the trailer is going on, I was like, oh, this looks really good. And then you see the fights, and it's a turn-based game, and I'm like, damn it! It still looks good.
That's for Danny.
Yeah, but I was like, you love like Fire Emblem games like
Fire
that. So I was
Emblem
like,
was
yeah. And then look, if you're a fan of Starfield, it has a new
expansion.
Yeah, State of Decay is a zombie game where you get to build a base, and you're supposed to keep people alive by gathering food. That game looks fun. I think the Wu Chang was like it looks like a more indie type of game.
You might like Sea of Thieves.
That one looked really good.
I think you might like that one.
Yeah.
Wait, which one do we think Rick would like?
That he would enjoy?
Yeah. Indiana Jones.
That thing looked really dorky as fuck.
That's why.
Yeah, and Fallout 76 is getting an expansion.
Okay.
Yeah, and, dude, there's just like, and then there's like a mecha game that literally looks like Gundam.
Mecha.
Yeah, yeah, but Avowed looks really, dude. Like literally everybody came out of this extremely happy.
They're happy.
Which is good. And if you go to the next one,
and Gears of War.
Yeah, and obviously,
it's because the word Gears of War is like super tiny. You can barely see it.
These are all the ones that are free for Game Pass. It is great. And look,
and Game Pass is now for PC too, right? I think all of these things you can get for PC. On. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah. So like I was telling you, like straight up. Let me see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think the Southern Midnight looked pretty interesting. So 10 games out of the whole thing that I want to play myself. And not including obviously Assassin's Creed because that one's not like free on the thing.
Right.
Yeah, that is already like over $700. The Game Pass is already worth it. Like 7 years of the Game Pass.
You can do what I do, bro.
Like in the torrent.
You wait 5 years and they're like
They're
$5 in the summer sale.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I think it was
the summer sale.
I think it was Capcom that came out and said that because they were talking about. I think they talked about the pricing because it had gone up to $70. And they said something about like their strategy is after 5 years they become $10 or $5.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of their. So if you like a Capcom game and you only have $10, you wait 5 years.
They're the ones that make Resident Evil.
Yes, and right now I think a lot of people are talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay.
The new one.
Oh, that's why you were involved in that one. You love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like look, people have been counting out Xbox for the longest time, but they've been acquiring like everything. They're trying to buy Steam right now. They're focusing on like being like, yo, the Xbox isn't the main thing. Like the Xbox is the most powerful console out there, but the thing was like as far as exclusivity went, there was no reason to go to Xbox. Like it has the best hard drive, the best RAM, the best everything. Like I don't know if you ever looked into like the specs. It's the most powerful machine because they do computers, and it's just like now everything's on PC too. So I'm like thank God that they have this on there. It makes it so worth it.
I think Sony is also pushing a lot of their games. Not right away though.
Yeah,
probably like 6 months later to a year. They push like Gears of War. Not Gears of War. God of War. Mm-hmm. They eventually pushed it to the PC.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So. They're still like a little bit of the exclusivity, and Microsoft has already said that they don't really care too much for exclusives. Like they want to dominate like on PC.
Well, it makes sense because it's Windows system. It's all for Microsoft. Why would I never understood the beef between like Xbox exclusive, not PC. I'm like, well, it still goes to the same company. I know it's a separate.
It's like a whole different team. Like
separate, it's a separate division and everything, but. Integrate them, like they did now. I mean, that's clever.
And like I would just like look, dude. The Call of Duty thing is insane. like Call of Duty hasn't like pushed the envelope forward in like a longest time. It's literally just been copy paste everything. You get the exact same bullshit every time there's a new game. Okay, the only difference is graphics look better, right? On this one, they have it's Omnimovement. It's literally when you jump, you can turn around and shoot while you're like mid air. Like they're trying to make it so that like the experience is you can't recreate shit. Like everything's gonna be so They said that every time you play a game, you can do something extremely different. And like the way that the orientations are happening and everything, you couldn't experience it like not everybody's gonna get hella hang of it, but whenever you do, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I like the idea of being able to dive and turn around and still keep shooting, because like normally whenever you do the freaking gorilla movements and stuff, it's just you're looking forward.
Why do you think they came up with this?
Because it's just like everything just
Do you
keeps
think
getting
because
stale.
Call of Duty wasn't
It's
producing
also-
the amount?
I know,
Because I'm pretty sure this idea has been ever since you can.
I think they said that there's another game.
Dive, right?
Max
Why
Payne.
now?
I was about to say that one. Yeah.
Max Payne had that, and it was really fun, but it was not multiplayer.
Yeah.
You know, you play, and then also it had slow motion, so you jumped, and then it was like, and it was really fun to play it.
But my question
but
is-
here, I think there's an esport element to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition, so there's always like, what's the next wave of competition? Like, all right, you have the top players. Now let's change the movement,
Yeah, dude,
make
like,
it better, and see
honestly,
what happens.
everybody who's
this was always an idea. Like this was always. Like,
But you gotta make it
You
work,
knew that
though.
it was gonna be.
You gotta
there,
make it
right?
happen. though.
Rick,
You think it took that long to produce it, or do you think?
I don't think
they
it's
just never
as easy
dropped
as
it?
you think it is to be able to track and like the swapping backwards and like I'm pretty sure it was hard.
So
I'm
you
pretty sure the
think
technology wasn't there.
Well, that's my question. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying, do y'all think that that's the reason why it took so
Mira,
long to get there?
I think it's a cost trade off. Like, how much are you gonna spend to make that feature happen, and how much you're gonna make in return?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go, do we really need to make that feature to get players to keep playing? No. Eventually, after like 5-6 years, you need to release
Something
like,
different.
They change the story, they change the setting, and they change the weapons. But after 6 years or so, you have to add like a new element. Who knows? Maybe
That's
in
what I'm
6
saying,
years,
like,
maybe
this
it's
was always a
VR
thing,
or
right?
something.
This was always a thing. Like,
It existed as a concept, but I don't think many games
you
actually
think
did
it
it.
was too hard to do, or do you think they had it, but like you said, why drop it right now if I'm still getting sales? Like,
No,
things are still not.
It's a risk.
sale.
It's a risk.
Not only no like in other games you don't sprint backwards. On this one you're gonna be able to sprint sideways, backwards, and they're trying to make it as like they say like as realistic as they can, because you would be able to sprint backwards if you wanted to.
Mira,
it would be hard.
in Warzone, the
I can't sprint backwards, so it's not realistic to me.
Well, then you don't
No,
do
no,
that.
pinche
All right, and then we gotta cancel
I
that
would
for
fucking
years.
die.
you gotta turn on
How are
the.
you gonna die?
Well, I'm saying like I can't sprint backwards. I would like stumble and fall.
I'd say,
Like,
I look,
easy shot.
I literally said it would be hard. So
Yeah,
yeah, just maybe you don't do it.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Turn that off.
I
in the
can't chew
settings.
gum and walk at
Yeah.
the same time because I'll
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, go to the settings. Just turn on legacy movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, it's cool. It's exciting.
I'll tell you something. My uncle, I have an uncle. He loves video games, but
Mm-hmm.
he's like in his 60s, and he tries to play games like these, but I think it has gotten so difficult to maneuver the character and everything. It gets complicated, and it requires you to get used to it.
Yeah.
I think that over time you get used to certain things, and then you can step it up a notch. And so then the next generation comes in, and what maybe was super easy to us, to them is just like second nature.
I think this next generation is gonna be even better. It's gonna be insane, like with all those movements you're allowed to make now.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
and let's see how much it takes you to get used to it,
Yeah.
and if it's very like
Dude, because
intuitive. or-
back in the day, like whenever you were running after someone, they could dive like and try to get away from you. Now they can dive and turn around and shoot at you. Like it cuts,
You're not gonna chase people,
it cuts to turn you already. You know, like already in a lot of games, they always tell you when they're playing multiplayer, like don't chase. You know,
and
like
what do?
we chase.
We chase.
We like to fight. We like the battle.
I stay behind.
No,
dude,
he goes the
Rick-
other way.
Rick runs away, dude. I called him out last time we were playing. He was like, dude, I'm in the middle of
Called me
fucking
out on
fire.
the day that we did the dump ski. I know
Yeah,
the-
like straight up, this motherfucker, like, we were shooting.
they were shooting. What was I supposed to do?
They were-
He fucking leaves.
Oh, the time with the truck. When they're shooting at you and he's on the truck, and he's like, they're shooting, and he like takes off with the truck. And you're like, he's like, well, they're shooting.
Yeah.
I gotta
I didn't want
drive
to die.
away.
I didn't want to die.
Yeah. Es que se paniquea, bro.
He does. He freaks out too quickly. Yeah, but if you go back,
Okay. No te enojes, Rick.
It's okay.
look, it says the top one says everything's terrible and the world's falling apart. He's like, oh my god, Doom guy. Look, like I'm telling you, this was great. And then if you click the left one or the right one, whichever one you want. Yeah. So these are just like images from the game. Yeah. So that was the title. This is how they looked back in the day.
Right.
Oh no, this is how they looked. Well, the game was old,
Right.
but like they were more older. And then if you look at the new ones, that's them younger.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's whenever they met. So
sad. I'm sad.
It is quite sad.
yeah, don't spoil anything for people.
I only play the first one and the fourth one. I didn't play the middle ones. They never came to PC. I don't. Maybe they did now. I don't know. I played the first one.
I think you gave me all of them. On,
Wow, you didn't give me any of
Well,
them.
you didn't have an Xbox.
You could have given me an Xbox.
Eventually, they jumbled up everything together.
I'm sure they
and
did. I wonder if they have released a PC bundle.
They do. Let's play. Let's play.
He's like, let's play.
I want to.
Can you play
multiplayer
like
campaign.
three people, 4 people, or just 2? Max?
I think on one of them you can do 3. I think on maybe 2 or 3.
But we don't have a third.
or no?
Nah.
Or easy?
I'm messing with you, Riz.
easy
I'm just
F,
trying
baby.
to.
He doesn't have a
make you
PC. He
laugh.
wouldn't be able to. Or
What's
an
a PC?
Xbox. Like this is an Xbox exclusive, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know what happens to Dom.
I know what happens to Dom. I know what happens to his wife. Well, that's early
dude.
on.
Yeah,
No, I know.
that was.
He
that
said
was on
family,
Short
right?
Oh yeah. No, I know what happens to him. But I just heard about it. Like I didn't play the game. I didn't see it. I just, like I said, I played the first game, and then I played the fourth one. And to be honest, like the fourth one pissed me off because for a while I like to play games on
the one with the kids, the younger.
Yeah,
kids?
that's the new generation, I guess.
Yeah.
It pissed me off because for a while I have been playing all games that I played on the hardest difficulty, and games like God of War pissed me off, but it was very rewarding. And Gears of War pissed me off because you could shoot them for like 80 bullets. And then we'll shoot you once, and you get thrown to pieces.
Oh, you're playing on hardcore.
Yeah, on hardcore. And I was like, I got somebody just got mad.
I
Like,
think
screw
on
this.
2, whenever it starts raining, like shards fall, and like if you step a little bit outside, it cuts you up into pieces. It's insane. Yeah, me and Adrian tried running on hardcore for a while.
Yeah, so I was playing it on hardcore, and
it's called hardcore for a while.
Here's the thing. This is my same beef with games like Fallout. I don't like a game where I have to shoot at something 40 times and they can shoot at me once and I die. It makes sense in RPGs where you have a sword and shit. But with bullets, I'm like, I just headshot the guy. What are you going to tell me that I need like 40 headshots to kill it?
Yeah.
So it kind of annoyed me.
Like Halo 2 on Legendary, same thing, dude. Like the moment you're playing like through the creek where the freaking snipers, or when you get whenever you get into the city, I'm thinking about 3. Whenever you get into the city, there's snipers all around you and they do not miss. It is insanely
I think I know what you're talking
hard.
about. I only beat Halo 1 on whatever hardcore or whatever it's called. Legendary.
Yeah. No, every time there's a new one, me and Adrian run through all of them. Yeah. Yeah, but we should definitely run
Gears of War. Oh, here's one more picture. Let's go.
Yeah, that is just like the city whenever it starts. Yeah. So I'm excited for this. There's so much good shit. I'm so hyped.
Ubisoft, let's go.
And then there was an Ubisoft showcase too. I didn't really watch all of it because I didn't even know it happened. But yeah, but the Star Wars Outlaw looks cool. I mentioned to Danny that it was made by Ubisoft, and his first response was like them, because normally EA makes the Star Wars games, but this one literally just looks like Assassin's Creed with a Star Wars skin dropped on it, which looks cool because it's open world. It's a shooter game. Like the Outlaw is like some what are they called? It's like some thief chick. Yeah. So it's just like it's between it's after the Jedi's fall, and like there's all the crime running rampant and shit.
Oliver, I see Prince of Persia, but I see 3 of them. The middle one looks like the old icon. Is it a remaster?
I couldn't tell you. I never really played Prince of Persia. I remember when the movie came out and Jake Gyllenhaal was the Prince of Persia. And people were like, you picked the white guy to be the Prince of Persia?
The Prince of Persia.
Yeah, it's just like, God, that's so stupid. Yeah, Rocksmith is a game that teaches you how to play guitar.
Right.
Avatar, I've never played the game Avatar.
You ever wanted to be like the owner like of a city and like a park and stuff?
No, I'm a blue pill guy.
That's
type of guy.
That's Ano.
What?
I don't know.
I'm a blue pill kind of guy. Like I don't want to have problems.
Like,
and
you don't
have
wanna-
a city.
erectile
I just want to
dysfunction?
be. No, remember we did the blue pill, red pill.
Yeah, but normally when people talk about just the blue pill without the context of the red pill,
Oh,
it's just the fucking erectile dysfunction.
well that too. And if it saves me from not worrying about the city and city codes.
I get
and
you. Yeah, being oblivious to.
all the
I don't
crime
want
in
to
the
deal with
city.
city and
So,
city codes.
I know that one's like a Age of Empires type of stuff.
No, you don't. I think it's like I think it's like you run a city, like those games where you run the city and like you build new shit and you gotta make sure like the city is functional. I think that's.
I like those games.
Yeah, they're not bad. But I like those for the phone, like where I can play on the phone. I don't need a full desktop for that. That's what I feel like. It.
I get that. I played like this city one like on the PC and like you had to build power plants, build.
Which one was? You know which one
It
has
was
one?
fucking
I
complicated
started
as
playing
hell.
it on my cousin's Xbox. Jurassic Park has one.
Oh,
you,
does it really?
you build the park.
Is it good?
I mean, it's the same style, but you build a park and
and
you
there's
gotta
dinosaurs?
buy
It was the
dinosaurs,
Lego
yeah.
one. It was
Yeah.
the Lego one.
I'm sure they have it.
Yeah, and last but not least, we have our Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Assassin's
I'm so excited for it. Like people like have been showing like gameplay of it.
I saw an Assassin's Creed on the Game Pass picture.
Oh no, that's just it was shown
other
on
one?
On the showcase. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not gonna be free for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing is free, everybody.
Yeah. Well, obviously you have to pay for a Game Pass too.
No, I was just messing.
Yeah.
What's this photo mode?
Oh, and then they had like a photo mode contest. It's like in the middle of the game, you could always go to photo mode and take pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Upload
me
them.
being a photographer, I wanted to look at these. Yeah.
Okay.
And those are like if you zoom in on those. So these, I think these are like the winners. That looks like it's from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, the eagle.
Yeah, and then just like the textures and everything, just like it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, it's a nice photo.
They did a good job.
What's
This
this?
one right here with the
glass?
light, with the glass and the light diffracting, it looks freaking cool. I mean, it looks like a painting.
Yeah, this could be any game. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's this?
It's because you're so zoomed in.
Bianca
It's
Vela.
like an old desktop
It does,
wallpaper.
but
Yeah,
it's off of a game, so that's. No, I have no clue what game
No
that is.
clue.
But it would only
Look,
be like on the new
this
games,
is
right?
This is 6 Assassins.
Wait,
Probably.
What'd you say?
You could only take pictures of like new games, right?
Well, I don't know how long that feature's been in place because like you've been able to take pictures for like over like 10 years already now.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like for them to have a contest for you to be able to submit your images. That's freaking cool.
Do we know who won?
Well, these are all winners.
Oh, there.
Yeah, and it's just crazy how far like details have come. Like it's incredible.
This could be like what, like Far Cry or some shit? No.
I can't even tell you. I don't think I've seen the Far Cry. No, more like I think the Division, right?
It could be the
Yeah.
Division.
I think there's the Crew.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell this is. It looks insane. And then black and white too. Jeez.
I would imagine that you can only take pictures like at a certain type.
No,
of the
no.
game,
Like
right?
at any moment of the game, you just press. I think like you hold.
It's like
the
they're
button.
adding
It's
a.
like a screenshot, right?
It's like they're.
No,
I think
no,
it's
it
more than
literally
it.
puts you into like
Like it freezes the whole game.
yeah, and then you can rotate around and you can change the exposure and everything on
Right.
Forza. So I can imagine in all these you can change the settings. Like if you're changing the settings on the camera.
And then later you can have an AI take the pictures for you.
I wouldn't know where. Yeah, Danny.
You almost
Yeah.
got. Well, yeah, they're pretty cool. They have a good bunch of
Yeah,
them.
we-
If you need some
and
wallpapers,
I didn't.
come steal some.
You could take the screenshot before you get headshot. Like you see the
Yeah.
laser, the bullet like coming
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, I don't think I think there was like 17. I don't know.
And it keeps
Maybe
going.
right
Oh,
there.
this one's
Those
cool.
look like real pictures.
That's what we're saying. Like that's how good the freaking quality is. Come around.
Wow,
Damn.
everybody.
Yeah. So enough about games. I'm sorry for those of you who don't give a crap. Look, if you're not a gamer in today's era,
An Xbox or Ubisoft, if you want to sponsor this podcast, hit us up.
yeah. Look, video games are pop culture now. If you're against gaming,
You're against the culture.
you are the problem.
You're against culture.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of culture, remember there was the cultural debate about bears and men. All right. Some people are scared of bears. Some people scared of men. Rightfully so. right? I think what solidified my position on the last debate or it wasn't really debating. We were pretty much agreeing on a lot. Was that you've never met a man walking around with pepper spray. I met tons of women walking around with pepper spray, and trust me, it's not bear spray. All right. So with that being said, Rick, you weren't here for that, but your thoughts? How do you feel? Are you part of the red pill community who's not like? He's like, whoa, when a bear comes and eats you, I won't defend you because you insulted my fragile sensibilities.
So what's the question? Say the question again.
Blue pill
What are
or
your
red
thoughts on the bear versus men?
You're asking me my opinion.
I guess
If you were in the woods,
well, no,
Rick,
I think the question here is: do you think that the women's position on picking the bear over the man is justifiable, or they're just being like saucy?
Yeah. It sounds like I'm in trouble.
This is like the interview when he was applying for.
You guys have the tough questions.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like honestly, I think that pepper spray bar I dropped.
The thing's a joke, right? It's not like
no.
Wait, so but the reason you said the pepper spray, does that mean women are more dangerous because they might pepper spray you, not a bear?
It's for self-defense.
Okay.
Yeah. Look,
okay.
the reason is brought up is because a lot of men are taking it as a personal slight against them because they're all like, no, all men are like that. But the thing is, if you have a daughter, you want her to be prepared for when she does encounter a man like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's just like that.
That's
like,
another good way of putting it, by the way.
Right, but that's
to
what I'm
ask,
saying. They
to
don't
ask the
believe
men.
it, right?
Well, to ask the men also, like, if you have a daughter and your daughter is in the woods, who would you rather she encounter, a man or a bear? And it puts it a different perspective because now you're like, well, you're talking about someone you love, assuming that I guess you can imagine having a daughter and not just like whatever.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
please deliberate quickly.
Quickly.
Well,
look at him try to flail and be like.
He's like, I look like a bear, so it doesn't matter.
But the thing is that it's a joke, right? Or it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's making a statement like, okay, if we're choosing out of these two.
It's like a reflexión, like.
But I guess
that just makes you think about like why are women
like,
so scared of men?
But I guess,
but do you think like they say that I would rather see a bear? I would rather see a bear. That's the joke, right? But do you think?
I think a lot of women would prefer. Yes, I think a lot
wild
of
bear,
women,
like
yes.
deep down.
I think a lot of women will deep down rather see a bear than a man. And
what about a
crazy,
cockroach
though.
or a man?
Oh, dude, that is a hard one. I've seen girls freak the fuck
Dude,
out.
Stacy, sorry, I'm about to tell a story. So we were outside and a roach started flying and she ran, and for some reason the roach flew towards her and it landed on her hair.
No, just curly hair.
And the scream, bro, it was like I had never heard her scream like
Reenact
that.
it.
And I ran, like I hit the cockroach of her hair and she like ran inside and she's like, I ain't going back there.
Dude, the way women fear roaches is insane. Like one time, like I just walked up to my god's cat. Remember, she was on the podcast at one point. I was like, "Cat, there's a roach on you." And she like dropped on the floor and like rolled around.
Okay.
But look,
we gotta post these questions somewhere.
Yeah. Ultimately, the new one. Ultimately, it is just like an anecdote, just to get men to realize why women feel that way. All right. And
do
then
you think it's working? Do you think it's bringing awareness to men?
No, I think men are just getting mad and like ignoring the point. I brought up a point like we teach women to like put their keys between their fingers whenever they're walking in the parking lots alone at night. We just teach women to carry freaking like. Have you ever seen like those little cats that go into the keys? That are like two pokey things. Yeah, a bunch of them have pepper spray on their keychains, and then like just reflect on this. You've never met a man that carries like pepper spray.
Because we don't have a purse, though.
Because we don't have a predator that comes after us. That's why.
I don't know. Everywhere I go, I'm like, I don't carry a pepper spray because I don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah, you're always being hunted. It could be guy or girl, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like.
I'm asking you, though. Like, do you know a man that carries pepper spray?
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, where would you even carry it? Like, where would you carry it, though?
Oh, it's because we don't have purses.
We don't have where to hide it. If a guy is trying to attack you and they see you walking with your pepper spray in your hand.
Normalize men carrying purses. That's what it sounds like.
Whatever. Whatever for safety.
That's so toxic. If a guy sees another guy carrying pepper spray, he's gonna like.
Yeah, he's gonna make fun of
him. He's gonna pick on him like, what are you doing, man?
But that's the other thing is like also the keys on your thing, right? as a man, if you do that
do it.
and a guy sees you, but if another guy sees you, he's like, what the fuck is this guy like so paranoid with his keys on his thing?
I do it when I feel that I'm in an uncomfortable situation. I've done it before where I've got the keys. I was like, okay, I wish somebody comes at me.
Now
But in
he's so
reality,
bad.
in reality,
But
I'm like,
Rick,
don't look at me.
But Rick,
And I'm walking like this.
Rick, what are you expecting though, a man or a woman? Not saying that women can't be predators either, you know, because
No, it's gonna be a man.
It's gonna
be from another man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he's delaying his answer because like he doesn't want to answer. Go.
So what was the question?
What's your opinion on this?
Who would I rather see it?
Yeah, just
man?
give me that.
A man?
Yeah, that's because you're gay.
Yeah, like
And
you
it's
think the-
Pride Month. Congratulations.
What's the worst? What's the worst the bear can do? Or what's the worst that the man can do?
Okay,
You're not gonna
assault you,
Oh yeah, you're right.
which is what you're hoping for.
you went.
But he can also give you a kiss, and the bear won't give you a kiss.
Look, the reason I brought this up was because I was scrolling.
Am I right?
I was-
Am I right? Right, Danny? You agree?
But the bear might give you a bite.
But it would be fatal.
You don't know that.
He's just gonna like nibble.
It's gonna be like a little cutesy one.
Yeah.
Dude, have you not seen like the bears with the Russians? They love humans.
Yeah, they do.
They just want to befriend them and have beers with them, and drink some vodka.
Well, I've seen a video where there's a bear and he's fishing.
We showed this one on here. Yeah,
He
look,
boxed the guy.
Yeah, that one was a funny video. Look, the reason we bring this up was because like there was a video going viral about like this black bear like coming up to like these three women, and they just ignore it, and like he like tries to like grab her and like take her with him, and then he just gives up and leaves. And now look, you click it and then like read the girl's post.
Tourists in Mexico. This is Mexican bear. We're nice. Tourists in Mexico have a tense encounter with a black bear.
Okay, and then you read the top part.
Notice how the bear realized she wasn't interested and left her alone without calling her an ugly bitch.
That's true. Because another thing that's been going viral is just like women have been like filming themselves, and like dudes just like you're very gorgeous. He's like, you want to go out to dinner? And like she's like, no, I have a boyfriend, and just straight up like doesn't get the fucking message that she doesn't want anything to do with her. Right then, like there was another one I watched the other day where like it was a supermarket, and she's like, the dude's been fucking following me the entire time. Then she has to tell the manager to walk her to her car. Right? We don't have to deal with that. So that's why we're just saying.
But if you're a manager, you have to help a lady walk to her car.
We go through that.
When have you ever gone through that?
Didn't y'all talk about that episode?
I did get hit on by a guy, and he kept insisting.
It was a guy.
Yeah.
The season.
But I'm a guy too.
No, but it doesn't matter.
I was a victim.
Look, the gay men are still men.
I know.
What was it? The show in England? Baby deer. Or what was it
Baby reindeer.
Yeah, wasn't that the same thing?
That is
the
not the
woman
same
was chasing her.
Yeah, it was a girl chasing the poor
Oh,
guy.
the stalker girl. Yeah.
So
yeah.
who would I rather see, her or a bear? The bear.
The bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about a boar or a man? I heard boars are pretty.
They're dangerous if they're in a pack, right? I think I can wrestle the one.
I don't think you can wrestle a boar.
Why not? Well, there was
A
a small
boar?
one.
Well, a normal.
Well, not all of them are massive either.
Well, a normal size one, not a baby.
All you gotta
boar.
do is just like leapfrog it when it charges at you.
Or you jump on top of it. And like,
Yeah, you ride it into a tree like in the games.
I think that.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it. That's the only rehashing I have for this. But yeah, look, this is our main topic of the day.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, somebody online was like, "Yo, give me your most boomer take." Okay,
My most boomer take.
Yeah, so let's go through these real quick. We have 5 examples so that when y'all can come up with y'all's own at the end of it. Okay, so the very top one: stop releasing entire seasons at once. I want to watch my show week by week and with the world so we can discuss them together and drag them out like a proper society.
Chime in on that one.
I know a lot of people like that. Like House of the Dragons is about to come back, and like,
Right.
we know that's one people love to discuss. And I see that whenever that happens.
Yeah.
But whenever it's like a little show on Netflix and not everybody's discussing, I want to be able to binge it. I think you should know what you're bringing to the table.
So you want to pick and choose on the ones you
Yeah, like Shogun was really
But if
good.
no one's talking about it, couldn't you just wait 2 months and then
you-
binge watch it?
I think
I'm just saying.
I think this is perfect because it's what's the most boomer complaint? And you sound very.
Oh,
like,
you're right.
You
right,
can do
right.
what you want.
True. That's not conservative enough. Yeah. Do it like back in my day when everything came out every week.
One episode a year.
I'm doing Demon Slayer
What?
right now. I'm doing Demon Slayer right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching it week by week, and then it like finishes. I'm like all into it.
Yeah.
It finishes like.
Dude, the
What
problem
the
is the episodes
fuck?
are like 22 minutes long.
Yeah, so I watch it and then like I'm really into it and then like it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the credit and I'm like, fuck, what the hell?
Dude, you gotta watch Kaiju number 8. Whenever you're done with that one, you just pop up the next episode. Kaiju number 8's amazing, and the soundtrack music.
Wait, that show is over?
Banks.
Like from
No,
beginning to
it's
it? Oh.
still going on, but it's all in English like right away because it's super popular here too. Yeah.
Okay.
So next one.
All right.
So do we?
But I'm not like every show needs to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like to find a show that's like that.
That's what
for
I'm
me.
saying. I'm like just
And I guess
know what you're bringing
that's
to the
kind of
table.
subjective. Like I don't care about that one.
Well, that sounds like a boomer thing. Like, I want you to do
Without telling you.
what me conviene a mí.
Sí,
what-
no más a mí.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
So that is a boomer thing. Way to
Yep.
go, boomer.
Right. Next thing. All right. Read it, Danny.
What is the most boomer complaint?
No, don't worry about that one. The top
My
one.
most boomer complaint is that I hate using QR codes in restaurants. Give me a physical menu so I don't have to squint at a tiny screen.
At first, I was like, it makes sense. But on second thought, like here's where like the younger millennial like Zoomer brain comes in, which is it's a lot cleaner not to be touching the menus everybody else is touching right
Yeah,
before
but
you
where
eat.
do you put your phone all the time?
Yeah, but it's my germs.
Yeah.
You know, but I hate scanning the QR code.
Really?
I hate it. Especially like whenever you're trying to look and they don't have pictures. It's online. Why is there no
I
pictures?
as I was about to say that, I hate that you would think it's an online menu. You have complete creative control. Maybe you have to pay, I guess, to make it the website. But there's a part of me that goes, this website should look on the spot.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I'm more of a menu person. And if you have the QR code, then
Yeah, but that's
fuck,
'cause you
should
never
have-
wash your hands.
If you have a QR code, then at least put a fucking picture next to every single line item.
Yeah.
I think we start a petition. And then like all the graphic designers get more work.
Yeah. Or
Dude.
AI.
And photographers.
Dude,
And then they take pictures of the thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, a boomer complaint. We're all fucking boomers here. We're all like agreeing with the topic. Like, yes, they're right.
Well, I picked
you
the
know-
most like
you know-
good ones. All
You
right.
know what it looks like? Where the three kids, they're podcasting.
Oh, yeah.
they're like 5 years old
Yeah.
or something, like 8 years old.
Yeah.
They're talking about
They're
the
like,
Drake
so,
beef.
so can Drake recover from this?
Yeah.
All right, next one. Here we go. Rick, you read this for us. This is the
Stop
longest one.
filming entire songs at concerts on your phone. You're not going to rewatch a shitty video with tiny sound of an artist a mile away. You're just being a dick to the people behind you.
Dude, like the older I get, the more I agree with this. When I was young, hand up the entire time, and like your hands tired at the end of the show. You can't talk because your voice is like blown out. And the thing is, at the end of the day, you can only hear yourself.
Right. But you don't think boomers do that too, though?
No.
You don't think so?
You got to remember, there's boomers, there's the Y generation, like the most boring ones that just let the economy get destroyed and did nothing to protect their kids. That's our parents.
That's why we're
Yeah.
podcasters. There's their fault. They don't
So
protect us.
boomers is like way older people. Okay.
Okay.
Like
that's fair.
60s.
That's
all
fair.
right?
That's fair.
Yeah, but this one like straight up. Like, I went to the Ivan Cornejo show. Remember?
Yeah.
His audience is fucking children and me.
Yeah.
And literally everybody had their fucking phone up, and I couldn't even see the stage. And at the 713 hall, they didn't include the platform on top of the stage, so you couldn't even see shit.
I'm okay with like 1 or 2 videos. Like I'm on Snapchat.
My rule is get the chorus and leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
on-
that one song you like.
I'm on Snapchat, and at the top you can see how long the length is.
Oh, yeah.
And how often the videos are. If it starts being like one rayita, like one line, I'm fucking skipping all your shit because
Yeah.
you took too much.
Yeah.
Like if it's a long one, I'm like, all right, cool. Like
It's just one.
that's dope. Yeah,
I'm
that's
with
dope.
that.
You're there.
I'm with that.
But once it starts doing like little lines, and I'm like,
It's like, are you doing it for the concert or are you doing it for the
Yeah.
Yeah, and
social
then your
media?
fingers tired from skipping everything.
this is really big here in Houston during the fucking rodeo season. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, like my Snapchat friends on the rodeo season, everybody's, because there's a lot of concerts. people were constantly doing. I'm like, oh my goodness, like
Yeah,
what the
and all of them are there, so it's the exact same show.
Same thing from
Yeah,
different
like,
angles.
fuck?
At least you get to watch the show from a bunch of different sides, you know.
Or,
For
like,
free.
And the stage is splitting too, so it's not like it looks different.
what's the other one like? Where you go like Facebook Live on 4th of July for the fireworks show.
Oh yeah. Fireworks on 4th of July is dumb. I posted like last year. We were outside of your house or something.
I think so.
I was in New Year's. I don't know. I just remember I just took one picture with my camera and I was like, "Here's my obligatory firework picture."
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nah, I can see that.
All right, Danny, go ahead.
I'm not tipping if I'm standing and you spin a kiosk around at me.
Here's where the big debate comes, because I know how badly a lot of places get paid, but if you're getting paid minimum wage and you're not really serving me, I'm not freaking tipping. All right, like all this is just so that corporations don't give you guys a raise. And
I'm not gonna lie, I guilt tip a lot.
I know, so do I.
I'm like,
but the thing is, like, look, restaurants, I don't mind it.
Yeah,
Right?
'cause
It makes sense.
They're coming
Yeah,
back and forth.
they
right.
do your drinks. Somebody has to wash the nasty dishes, and I think like it gets split between like the person who greeted you. So from the very beginning, if your experience is good, they're getting a part of that.
Yeah, I get my tip off of experience. Like if I'm trying to have conversation, you're having conversation or you're being polite. Like, all right, I give you a tip, and I'm not afraid to tip. If I'm taking fucking forever on my food, or I see you like going over there and not coming to us, or I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you much.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, I always find it like surprising, like whenever they're like, hey, welcome to blah blah blah, how's your day going? I'm like, here's a fucking hack. All right, if you want good service, just be like, great, how about yours? Dude, like you see their faces light the fuck up because there's so many people who don't even like talk to them correctly. They just think that they're your fucking servants, and you know that's why a lot of people are like judge people based on the way that they treat their servers. Okay, that is a good point, but whenever it comes to like freaking Starbucks and places like this, why am I gonna fucking tip you? It makes no sense. I'm like, I'm buying the thing. I'm not paying
because they're
fucking
baristas.
service.
Isn't that what they call them?
Baristas.
I said in Spanish.
Yeah, but the thing, yeah, exactly. But they get paid hourly correctly. Like the reason we tip is because like people in restaurants get paid like $2.75.
Yeah, they get under. Yeah.
Like they don't make jack shit hourly.
Right.
Because corporations decided that they're tipping them anyways. Why am I going to pay more? It's fucking stupid. And it's getting really out of hand. Like everywhere you fucking go. The car wash wants fucking tip.
They do.
Why? Why? I'm vacuuming it myself. Are you going to come vacuum it? It makes no sense.
Yeah, I saw that too the other day.
But if I'm at the restaurant and they get paid $2.75.
What about like the refresquerias and all that stuff, like the smaller shops, like the ice cream shop?
I went to a refresqueria the other day. They don't ask for tip.
A lot of them do now because they have that fucking little white box.
The one across from El Regio. Well, maybe it's because they're always packed because they have the taqueria across the street.
No, but I'm just saying like
if they have a kiosk.
I see the little white little box. The little white. They turn around and already has like. Okay, I got a pause. We went to Denny's.
Yeah.
And my dad invited us, so he went to go pay. And I'm like, did you leave a tip? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, let me see. And I look, and he left like, I don't know, like $20 tip. And I was like, the fuck, you left the 20? Do you? And then he's like, boy, he didn't have another option because he just saw like the percentages. So he just.
Yeah, because I think it's like 10, 15, 20.
Not even. It starts now it starts with like 15 or 18.
I've seen it at 18. It's fucking.
I've only seen
I don't see.
Or custom.
Yeah. It's not like.
You're going to fucking click custom and be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you $1.
Dude, I do custom. Look,
You should
give $1?
$2.
Look, there was a common bun.
Well, because it depends on how much you're wasting.
Well, it depends.
Right? Like if it's a big group, then I'm gonna give you more.
No, but we're talking about the little shops where you go and get like a raspa.
Yeah.
Or you get a paleta.
No, wait. Look, there was a common bun in my building. They got rid of it. People didn't like their service. But the thing is, I would go down often. The cookies are $5 And then it's like, oh, leave a tip, and like the tip ends up being like almost like $2 and shit. And I'm like, dude, I would hit custom. I'm like, you get $1 once a week. I'm not gonna fucking give you more for you handing me a fucking cookie. And I don't know. I think it's to the point where like most people are taking it out on the employees. Unfortunately, when it's not their policy, they're not the ones.
But you don't think a lot of them just put it? They're like, just put it. Whoever gives you a tip, they give you a tip. Fuck it, just put the thing.
Well,
put the option.
I also like asking the question, like, hey, do you see this tip? Because sometimes it gets distributed as a whole, right? Like the tip. I think some places they gather all the tip and then they
Yeah.
distribute between the waiters. Or like, why should this person that was fucking bomb as hell get the same tip as somebody that's been doing the fucking motions? Then I'd rather have cash.
Well, the difference is they have
cash
to
and
pay.
fucking
They have
give
to
it
pay
you.
the person who like sat you down. Who initially they're the ones who give you your water at the beginning. They give you your forks.
Or the people that clean. Sometimes they don't.
Everybody needs a fucking cut of that, Rick. Like, unfortunately, the thing is, we decided that freaking restaurants can decide to pay people
unless-
nothing.
But do they get paid the same? Like the people that sit you down compared to the people that bring you the food?
No, yeah,
They also get paid
I
like
think
$2.
and that kind of like a.
But when do they get tips?
And that like a
The
restaurant.
other person actually like physically gets the tip off the
The
table. When
person
does the
who
other one?
decides where people sit and make sure that the flow is working correctly deserves a cut for that.
Yes, but
I think
if I leave $20 on this table,
I don't know.
the people that brought me the food,
look,
who's gonna give it to the one that sits
Look,
down?
it probably is not 50-50 because the
Yeah.
person sitting is sitting everyone versus the waiter, waitress. They get like 4 or 5 tables, 6 tables, whatever number of tables they get. And also, I would imagine that it goes restaurant by restaurant. Maybe in some restaurants,
That's why I asked the
the
question.
dish guy gets paid fine.
That's why I asked the question.
not
Like,
only
do you
that,
see the
not-
tip, or you have to like?
Not only that, like I know, and like in some places, I have friends who worked in like nice restaurants. They'll be like, if you don't get along with the person who's sitting you down, if I see somebody that like a family that looks like they're more loaded, I'm gonna give them to my friend. I'm not gonna give them to you either. So you have to make sure you're freaking tipping the person sitting people.
Because then
Yeah.
they bring them to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was working at the party hall, one night I was working as the guy that parks people. Like I would be like, hey,
You're a
let me
valet?
look. Yeah, and I had a little golf cart. So this guy comes in, and I tell him to park. He's like, hey, take good care of my car. Make sure it's fine. And I'll give you a tip. Motherfucker left, never gave me a tip.
Dang.
Should key his car.
Now the truth has been revealed
So
online to everywhere.
I don't want to go off topic.
I saw
but
him, like,
I
walk
usually
away.
tip off of service. Can you go to the Word document? I actually have a video that's kind of tied to this. You know that there's a restaurant, right, where their job is to be assholes to you.
Yeah.
And
they were assholes back.
So they were, but it doesn't show it. Like it shows.
Oh, yeah, it's called dicks.
Yeah, dicks. Have you ever heard of it, Danny?
No.
So you go there and the fucking waiters.
I've heard
they're
about it.
assholes
I've
to you.
heard
They're
about
like
it. Okay.
They put the bags, like the brown bags on you, and they'll be like idiot, like
okay.
stupid, and they'll dress you like by your whatever.
and some of them go off of, they feed off of the energy you give them, right? So like if you went by accident, obviously they're not gonna go as harsh, but
Yeah.
you start telling them like, because I think my cousin, he was like, dude, go fucking bring me my food, like, but you can. Like obviously, you can tell that it wasn't like an asshole. It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, we're
It's
all
part of the
like,
game.
yeah,
It's
it's
part of the
game, yeah.
Rapport, yeah.
So I tip off of service. This girl like put the video. This fucking I was laughing at the time of my life when I saw the video.
Why are you here by yourself? You ain't got no friends?
No.
That makes sense.
My best friend.
That's really sad. Might as well have extra napkins.
You're the nicest person I ever met.
That's really sad.
You're my bestie having lunch. Choo-choo, here comes the train.
I really think I'm gonna eat after you.
You're my bestie.
I may be your best friend, and that's really sad, but you are not my friend, period. 13 hours not enough.
Friendship is twice.
He made her clean.
No, you're not.
I'm giving you $100 too.
At least you made it worth it.
I would have made him panic a little bit more though.
Yeah, she gave him the 100
Well,
really quick.
the
maybe.
video's cut up, so you don't really know how long that lasted. Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty good on
Yeah.
her part. I give her props.
Yeah, yeah, but I've been going to a bunch of bougie places with Laura because she likes eating at like fancy areas. So it's always like a big deal. It's like, how much are you gonna fucking tip? Because the tip ends up being like $20 at sometimes. It's fucking expensive nowadays, and it's just like, did you like? We went to fuck with a chow the other day, and I told you it was
said
fucking
that.
awful fucking service. Like our waiter, I think got in a fight. He never came back. Am I supposed to tip some guy who didn't?
I wouldn't have.
Lada wanted to tip like, correctly, and I'm like, you better not leave more than $10 fucking.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I think for me, like there's like the default tip, whatever, depending on the price. Even if they were not like exceptional or just like, oh, you did the job. I just wanted to eat. I wasn't here for like amazing service. But then someone every now and then they say something and you're like, oh, they were good. I remember, I think I went with Stacy at Brewings and the guy from the bar just came and brought drinks and he just seemed very nice. I was like, extra tip, just because of that. But
dude, I literally like people were always trying to figure out how much to tip, and I'm like it's, your taxes are 8%. Like I always just double whatever the taxes is, so I always do like 16, right? So I'm telling you, like I have my formula ready at all moments.
You could also just double the integer.
What?
Sorry.
I think my tip also has to do with the alcohol intake on that meal. Like if it's a lot, I'm like, fuck it. I was sacar de la pobreza. And I look at my next payment, I'm like, dude, how did I spend so much that night?
Yeah.
The what?
No, I think is you get the integer of the cost divided by 10 and then double that.
Okay, I get what
you
mean.
Yeah, I forgot to divide by 10. Yeah. Otherwise, you're giving a lot.
Yeah.
$10 bill. $30 tip. Here you go. Anyways, if you want to tip your podcasters, you can do that too. By subscribing and hitting like.
There's a lot of work that goes behind here. Electric bill, AC.
And I pay them all. Look, so let's see if we finish all the ones we have there, and then maybe we can get some of our own. You know, was that the last one?
One more.
Oh no, here we go.
I love physical media. The day the physical media is gone is finally the day that society is beyond any redemption. I like to physically hold stuff and display it to express my interest rather than bunching it up in a digital library.
Yeah, I think that's why vinyl's made such a big ass comeback. It's just you get to hold the big physical media like it's art. You know, like I had tons of CDs back in the day. Like you had so much collectibles. It was granted, like at the moment it looked like a lot of junk, but looking back on it, it's like so much fun.
Well, then you decorate. Like for me, for a while, I like to buy the actual video games and just have it like on display.
I miss the freaking duck though. It was always more expensive to get like a steel tin.
Right.
But the steel tins were so fucking cool, and like the next generation have no fucking clue about that. The last one I got was the Valhalla one.
Mine might have been The Witcher 3.
Oh, okay, that's badass.
Yeah, tell you that friend gave me that one.
Those are the you just had to be there. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I remember going to Mexico and having the albums of CDs. Like, what banger album do I gotta put?
Dude, I had so many. I remember going to the store on release day, being excited to go buy an album. Yeah, that was crazy, so insane. Dude. And nowadays it's literally like it comes out like Thursday night, like around 11 now. Yeah, so how times have changed, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, but
nostalgia.
Now, yeah, but now like talking about like even video games, like the fucking EA director was talking about how like people have to get over the fact about owning actual games because at some point they're gonna cut the plug on the games, and then you're never gonna be able to play the games anymore. So
I don't remember who it was, but I think it might have been the guy who used to be the Xbox guy. Whenever initially they didn't want to allow the resale of games.
Oh yeah,
years ago.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think he said something like, why? Oh no, it was related to not being backward compatible.
Yeah.
And then I think they said, well, why would you want to be backward compatible? Who wants to play those old games now? And then I'm like, but then in your freaking release, you're talking about all these remasters. So what happened? Nobody wants to play those old games no more. Why are you remastering them if nobody wants to play them?
Yeah.
So anyway.
No, it makes sense. And like, first of all, like retro games are so fucking popular. People freaking love playing games, like old ass games.
Same.
So it's just like it makes no sense. It's dumb, and the thing is, nobody has the freaking balls to stand together and actually like boycott things correctly. Okay. Like to make sure that they know that we're not gonna stand by this, you know.
Unless it's a Sonic movie.
Yeah, that's the most unified anybody has ever been. A whole movement of people changed the world.
Well, no one really actually didn't do anything because they didn't get to that.
Yeah, but EA has been like fucking ruining like games left and right. Like literally, like their whole entire thing is just how can we squeeze the most money out of you guys? You weren't here, but we were talking about how they want to add fucking commercials in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I heard about it.
That's fucking insane, and it's always the same greedy motherfuckers.
The video was really funny. The BK.
Oh yeah,
you want to do something like B.
Yeah, yeah, that's fucking amazing. I love those videos. Those videos are so good. The edits are so good. Yeah, and it's always the same fucking evil corporation.
EA.
EA. Look, EA runs with it, and if every other company sees that nobody's doing anything about it, no one's boycotting it, guess what happens? Everybody does the same thing because why wouldn't they? It's more money.
So we're talking about EA and we're talking about Burger King.
Yeah.
Did you know on Fight Night, I think it was round 2, the game was sponsored by Burger King, and one of the unlockable characters was the king. It was like literally the king from Burger King.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
On what game?
Fight Night, the boxing.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
badass.
That's not a bad ad. You
Yeah,
throw the
really
character
funny.
in the game.
That is actually pretty
Good
cool.
Do that if you want to do that.
marketing.
Yeah. I was telling Danny that the way I think they're gonna do it is just like they're just gonna have a bunch of like open slots that they swap out every week or whatever, like in the middle of the game. As
Like
long
the
as it's
open
not
world games.
Yeah, as long as
I mean,
it's not too distracting, I
you
don't
can
think
do
it'll
that.
matter.
Can you look it up so you can see what I'm talking about? It was pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Well, like
and he
that-
would
like-
come in like a regular boxer, and he's like stretching and stuff.
Well, meanwhile, while Danny finds that, we got to start thinking about our personal boomer takes. Okay, like what are some gripes that people might look at you and be like, "Yo, that's a little dumb."
You see how it says sponsored? That's not the character, but
Right there in the back.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see.
It's EA, man.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
We
he
were
was
talking
saying.
about EA.
Yeah, I want to see the actual king fight. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
okay.
He's about to show up. Let's go.
That is incredible.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good way to market.
Yeah, I mean, get creative with it.
I skip ahead a little bit because games like to.
Oh, that's all. That's it.
I was like, they didn't
Well,
charge
he's
for-
also
okay.
a lockable character, so
That is freaking cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So who's going first? I asked Lada because I always whenever I'm planning like topics and stuff, I always get her input, and she says that she can't stand like the new forms of speech, the younger kids' language.
Oh.
And I'm all like, yo, that is the most boomer take you can take because every generation before has hated the way that the next generation talks.
What
Like,
about the music? Is there such a thing?
that is a big one too. But this one, she specifically mentioned that she hates get.
The new slang.
Yeah, and Riz.
Riz.
Yeah, and Riz is like the most harmless one because charisma. That
Yeah,
one like
that's
the
not too bad.
easiest one.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think it just gets bundled with all the other ones. So
Yeah,
you
but I
just-
say we bring back groovy. Groovy.
Never said that one.
Well, you should say it right now.
That's quite groovy.
Yeah, it's groovy, baby. How about you, Rick? You got any boomer takes? You look like you have a lot.
Where do I get started?
Yeah.
Like, I knew this topic was
Yeah.
going to come up. Like, no.
He's like, I hate when there's a woman lead on the movie.
No, I don't want to say the store, but when you pay yourself, right? Or like the cashier, the checkout is computer, right? So you scan everything, and then you get to the exit of the building, and they scan your receipt and they start scanning some of the items.
Oh,
my
talking about Sam's.
God.
Like, call him out. Call him out.
Call him out.
Wait, but that's cool because you go through the self checkout.
No, it's a waste of time. Whenever there's a ton of people, the line gets backed up really, really bad. It's like, if you don't trust me to bag my own shit, I think you fucking change it.
No, but well,
And
I don't do that.
My other thing is like the ratio. Get the ratio right. So if it's
Oh,
if
well-
I have 100 people or 100 items, you want to scan 20? That's fine.
No,
one to four.
I'm pretty sure they
But if I
they
have
scan the biggest ones to make sure they're getting the most money out of it.
if I have 4 items and you scan 3, pues ya que vergas te fuera pagado a ti, I would have paid you.
Okay,
What's
you're
the
paying on
fucking
the app.
difference?
Yeah, I'm talking about the app
Yeah.
one where you just drive through, just skip all the lines, just go to the end.
Yeah,
sister
but-
just-
but-
but you
but-
still
but-
have to go through this
At
to
the
get
door.
it scanned.
Yeah, because for that one you have
No,
to
no,
because
but-
I didn't
but-
scan anything.
But my gripe is
Okay, that
I scan with my phone
Right.
as I shop. I'm like doot doot doot, and then by the time I just drive out.
Yeah, but at
But
the
my
end of the day,
deal
you're
is like
still
the
doing
lady,
it.
the person at the
Yeah,
exit
but-
that still
but-
scans yours.
Yeah,
The-
yeah. She scanned a few to make sure that
Right.
you know, try and
My gripe
catch you
is
stealing.
my gripe is the ratio. If there's 100, let's say the ratio. I'm making it up, right? It's 25%. Okay, I have 100. Scan 25. Fuck it, that's your job.
That's a lot though.
Dude,
I've taken a lot of
It's
stuff
a
and they only
lot.
scan like
Yeah,
3 or 4.
yeah.
Fucking
So then
waste
be
of
consistent.
time.
Then be consistent. If I have 4 items,
But it's fast though.
scan 1.
Get out. Well, at least for me,
If
when I
it's-
go,
it's
it's
four
fast.
items,
Danny,
it's
have
four
you ever
items.
have you ever
Hey,
been
go
around
home.
lunchtime and seen how
Bro,
crazy those lines were?
that's what
but
I'm
you see
saying.
what I'm saying?
But
Like,
that's
if
what I'm
it's-
saying. I see the lines, and I just drive through.
Not those lines. The lines at the exit waiting for the lady to scan.
I know that, but I already skipped like 15 lines
and then
back
you have
here
to still wait
for like 2 people.
Well, that's the difference. Like you don't go during busy hours. Then
I have been.
So you run during like lunch hour and you see like a big ass backed up line.
I have been, but I'm saying is when I look at all the.
He's saying that he skips a line.
No, he skips the first line. Yes, and we already established
and those
that.
are long as fuck.
Yeah, but
So, we're not talking about that.
I know we're not talking about that,
Yeah.
but I'm saying once I already skipped that, I don't care that I have to wait a few minutes or a minute or two waiting for the other line where they're with the little gun.
So
I don't
you're
mind
less-
at that
you're-
point.
you're less pissed off.
wait.
Yeah, because I already skipped
But
everyone.
my pissed off is okay. If you're gonna scan 25, that's fine out of 100. If I have 4 items,
yeah,
dude, just scan 1.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you scan 4? Like fuck, I should have just paid you.
Rick, you're like missing the forest for the fucking trees, dude. If you don't fucking trust me to scan my own shit, don't fucking have that option.
That's
Why are
fine.
you gonna waste my
That's
time
fine.
twice? I
That's
already
too.
paid for this
That's
basket.
too. Yeah.
If
That's
I
too.
already paid for all of it, it's a mine technically.
That's
So
too.
you shouldn't have to wait until my time again scanning my shit in a long ass line.
I agree with
That's
you
it.
in
That's
that.
it.
I
Yeah,
agree
that's
because
it.
you went through the line.
Yeah.
I didn't. So
Yeah,
it makes sense that you have to do it
that's
for
why
me.
I'm not arguing with what you're saying. I'm
Oh, I know
arguing
you're
with this
not.
fact. If you don't trust me enough to
It's still a
fucking-
trust because he's scanning his own shit.
But
then why have that option if you don't trust us?
Yeah, both of them. The
Well,
way
'cause
you
there's
do
people
it,
you can't
the
trust.
way you do it,
I
and the way
then don't have that option.
the way you
But then
do
you don't
it,
have any option.
Well, the other options like don't fucking waste my time. Why? Like whenever there's a long ass fucking line, at that point everybody get the fuck out. I'm on a fucking rush. I have a fucking life. I scanned everything correctly. If you don't fucking trust me, go back and watch the cameras. That's not on me.
and it's the same thing as what Danny does. What's the difference?
Well,
That he's not in front of a camera.
no,
watching
the
you
difference
scan.
is that I'm doing it as I go to the store, so
But
you
you're
don't
still
know.
scanning it. Your
No,
thing is,
not only
you
that,
don't
not only
trust
that-
me.
But I
he's
scan
doing
it.
the same thing.
But
No,
I scan it
wait,
on my phone.
wait,
It's
but
different.
What's
wait,
the difference?
not
You're
only
still
that-
scanning it. Like they still don't trust you
the
because
difference,
they're scanning
but
it in the front.
I think there's a difference.
Danny,
the difference is
it's even the lanes with cashiers.
That's what I'm saying.
They still fucking check you after
no,
the
that's what I'm
cashier
saying.
did it.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's fine. I agree with you on that. I'm just telling Rick that I think it is different because when you're there, there's a shit ton of people looking at you. Over there, I could be in an aisle where no one's there. Pretend I scan and just throw it in the box, and then just kind of like, hopefully they don't scan that one.
You can do it on the other way too.
No,
I think you can.
no, because
Not as easy, I think.
no,
Maybe.
not even.
Sometimes
That.
I think about it.
Rick,
Like I'm there,
Rick.
I'll be tempted. Like I'll be at Home Depot. I'm like, fuck, no one's seeing me. There's 4 of these items.
Don't
And I
give
would
it
do
away. Why would you say that when you're fucking rambling like
You're
that?
the reason
No,
they
I-
scan.
You're defeating your whole argument. You just
but I've
wasted
ne-
our
I-
fucking
I've
time.
I've never done it. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
why
both,
are you going to
both of
argue
them-
something for
both
like
of them
fucking
you can
5
do
minutes
it.
and then immediately be like, well, I was steal too. You're giving them a fucking reason to
No,
scan
but
your
both
shit, you
of them-
dumbass.
Both of them are the same shit. What's the difference?
It's not the same.
Why?
You just gave them their justification to do that.
You can do it on both.
No, you can't. Whenever you go through the cashiers, they still check you at the front.
Same
That's
thing
what I'm-
whenever he acts like he's scanning over there. In the middle
How
of
is that the
aisles.
same thing when an employee did it?
They're not. What do you mean?
Even whenever you go through an employee checkout, they still check your shit at the door.
Not
Which is also
self-check.
dumb.
Yeah, yes, yes. That's
All
what
three,
I'm
all,
arguing,
three of
dude.
them, all 3 of them are dumb.
Oh my! No, apparently they're not because you motherfucker want to steal.
I didn't say I did it.
You literally no. I didn't say you did. You said you want to.
Okay.
So the intent is there.
We're all the same. We're all the same, right? So you can't get away with it if the employee is scanning it.
You cannot if they're scanning.
Right.
Unless the employee is your friend.
There
finish
should be
it.
a
Let me
mark on
finish
your
it.
fucking receipt saying that the cashier did it.
And then just let you
Yeah,
go.
don't fucking waste my fucking time again if the employee fucking packaged my shit.
Yeah.
But Sam, do they still even have people that
Yes.
Scan for you?
They still do.
really?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. That's the thing that pisses me off. I'm like, dude, there's a longest fucking line. If they pack my shit, go fucking argue with them.
Yeah. At that point, yeah.
All right,
At that
but,
point, yeah.
but then if you're self-checkout like Danny, that's fine. Check them. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
God.
You know which one else pisses me off?
Which one? Tell me. That was a good one.
What-
that was a
when-
good one.
when
That one
you-
pissed all of us off.
when you go to get liquor, and they check your ID, and the fucking person's like a person in high school, the one like the ID checking, like Dude, what the fuck? You're not even old enough to drink, and you're checking me to see if I'm old.
Can they sell you if they're not old enough to drink?
Yeah.
So
If you're 18,
Walmart,
you have to take like a liquor handling
Oh,
license.
you could. I
So
didn't know
if
you could.
So if you go to Walmart and you
I
do
guess,
the
yeah.
self-checkout,
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
the
Walmart-
self-checkout.
Yeah, Walmart would be
No,
a
I'm
good
talking about
option.
like the self-checkout. So if you're a self-checkout,
Yeah.
let's say,
Okay.
then you
Yeah,
fuck
you
up,
have
like,
to call someone.
Yeah.
and it always happens that I fuck up and I don't scan the alcohol until the end. So I'm like scanning, third item, alcohol, and it's like, please wait till the cashier comes in. I'm like, what the fuck, I guess. And then like a fucking 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid
You just
shows
fucking,
up.
You just fucking pissed me off. I just remember something that happened to me.
So,
Right?
hold on. Let me finish. So he shows up and it's like, let me see your ID. I show him my ID. They scan it. You're like, okay. They click a fucking code. Y te la pasan. And then I start scanning other shit. I'm like, okay, fuck it, whatever. I'm already mad because this
They did
16-year-old
their job.
did their job and verified that I am old enough to drink. And then I forget that my wife also got wine. So then I scan the wine thing, and it puts me on hold again. And the 17-year-old is coming back like, can I see your ID? And I'm like, dude, I can't put my fucking ID and scan it on the computer, and it tells me, yes, you're old enough to fucking buy alcohol. Why do I got a 17-year-old to tell me, yeah, he's legit?
I'm gonna lie. I like that idea.
That technology is not there yet.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to fix movement for Black Ops.
Yeah, they're barely. I was gonna say that they're barely giving you. You can run backwards now.
Dude, you just reminded me of something that really, really fucking pissed me off. And it was the same thing with it was like one of the Walmart policies, all right?
Okay.
So I was walking around Walmart, and then I happened to run into my little brother, Alex, okay? So it was a time that my dad was at home sick, okay? He sent Alex to go buy some cough medicine, right? You have to be 18 years old to buy cough medicine. So he went, we split up because I was paying my shit, he was paying his shit. And then he wasn't old enough to buy it. And then he told me, and I was like, oh, that's fine, I'll just buy it myself. I'm like, oh, we can't sell it to you because you're gonna buy it for a minor. I'll be like, that's my little brother and it's for my sick dad. I'll be like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm old enough to fucking buy it. I was like, you know what? Like, here, look, I put it down. I'm picking it up. I'm buying this for myself. What now? And like the lady was all like, she's like, I can't do that. And then I'll be like, dude, I was so fucking mad. And like she could tell like how fucking stupid it was. I'm like, am I supposed to leave here without it? And then she's like, well, just tell him to go outside, and then y'all figure out. Like, but you could tell, like she, like, como que le dio miedo, like she felt bad, like the anxiety was building.
I'm scared right now.
Yeah, for doing her job. But this one was so fucking idiotic because it's like we literally just split up to buy our own shit. Huh?
Y el mío era mierda. Like.
Yours was fucking retarded because you missed 2 drinks.
Yeah, but the first one, even the first
why,
one.
Why didn't you have
wine,
both of them ready for him?
Because I didn't think that she had gotten wine. Like, I'm just fucking scanning shit on the go. I'm not
so
like,
why don't you pay
first I'm
attention
gonna
to
do
your
the
wife?
fruit.
So first
I'm going to do the fruit.
Why don't you
then
pay
the
attention to
snacks.
your wife's needs, Rick?
I'm sorry. She chose the bears.
Daddy, do you have any boomer takes?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I had to come on the spot, I suppose. I don't like how there's a lot of stuff just being put on touchscreens. Like, I like the physical buttons. And
like
stuff
a bunch of car stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've been in a car, I think Adrian's old car, like to put the volume up, you had to freaking swipe.
Yeah.
Why? Who said that was a better idea?
And then like the Hyundai, some of the buttons, except for the volume, but if I want to change like the radio or something, they have like they're like feel like they're not touchscreen, but they're not pushable buttons.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to do this, you're like, I have to look, and it's like I like the fact that there is a physical element
That
I
is
could
a
just
great
be like
boomer take.
and just go like that
Yeah.
or whatever. My other phone that I had, it even had like a little slider, so I can just slide it down, it'll go to mute. And I just love it. Now it's like no headphone jack, no nothing. You just have
You don't have like a silent button?
No, you have a volume up and down, and you push down, and it'll.
Oh, the iPhone still has one that you just click down.
Even the newest ones, they have that. I don't think the new.
yeah,
they even got rid of the headphone jack. What,
Yeah,
they
the
keep
headphone
that?
jack has been gone, but I think the silent mode has always been like super handheld like that.
Yeah, well,
So,
in Android, I think now it's just volume and power button, and that's it. And I like the fact that there's like a physical button that you can just, without looking, I can just.
Yeah,
that's it.
It says that it has the button for it.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I have to change to iPhone.
But yeah, but it's just because it's cheaper to have like everything touchscreen the knobs.
Well, yeah, but
it's
you know,
bullshit.
you program it however you want it, which is fine for like shit tons of apps. You can make an interface however you want. For the phone, for the phone makes sense, and I think we got used to it enough to make it justifiable, but just don't like it.
I think another one that is just because it's like a selfish preservation in the movie theaters right now. Like they're going through it because a lot of people aren't going to theaters. I was like, I'd much rather watch a big like film like in the movie theater still.
Yeah.
Than like to watch it at home. And a lot of people don't like, they're super, all you anti-social motherfuckers are ruining the theaters. All right, look, I get it. Popcorn's expensive. I get it. You know, like tickets are only getting more expensive.
That's stupid from the movie theaters too. Like,
no, they don't make any money off of the movies. That's the reason why. Like, whenever you learn that fact, you're like, oh,
because I was like, well, it doesn't help your costs if everything's super fucking expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, but whenever you find out that they don't make any money off the movie tickets, and it's a little different.
And there's certain movies that the experience is a lot better seeing it at movie theaters than
Godzilla -1 in the theater was fucking fantastic. Did you finally watch it?
I watched it. Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Did you watch
I liked
Godzilla -1?
I haven't seen it.
It's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. So
I was thinking of Insidious.
Yeah.
It was jump scare, but you're seeing like the whole picture and like everything's going on. And like a random face is there, but if you're watching it at your home, you can't see it.
Yeah,
you can't see it, or you see it, but it's not.
You don't hear the freaking piercing fucking Adobe surround sound.
Yeah.
Look, but the thing is, like even when I think especially with scary movies, they make shitty movies that if you were to watch it at home, you'd be like, that's ass. Like the new Strangers movie, a lot of dumb fucking stuff happened, but it was enjoyable because all the jump scares. Like the emotions there, the screen's way bigger. You get to see like everything, hear everything better, and it just makes it so much better. So like, wow, it's making crappier stuff more enjoyable and becomes a better experience. Because like if you were to watch it at home, you rent it at home, then you had a terrible time watching the movie, and the movie fucking sucked. At least over here, you enjoyed it at the theater. It was a fun experience,
and you ate popcorn.
Yeah. So my boomer take is go to the movies more.
Go to the movies more.
It's fun.
That's a funny one.
I love going to the movies too.
It's fun. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Wow. What is your boomer take?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
My other boomer take is that no new fantasy thing will ever top Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Not even the new trilogy.
I don't. It's not that I don't have high hopes for anybody.
I know.
It's just like, dude, it was literally the movies were released like a year back to back to back. The CGI was fantastic, and like every scene just looked incredible. You know.
How much do you think it was just because it was like your first experience, like your first experience watching a movie like that?
I don't know because I was late to the game, so I don't even.
But it was still the first one. Like what other fantasy of that?
I think I watched The Hobbit first before I watched The Lord of the Rings.
The Hobbit.
Yeah, and I think like even like looking back because I rewatched them like a couple months ago. Just like even in today's day, like I think it helps being a photographer and like seeing the way that they build a scene.
Right.
That I just look at it and it's just so freaking compelling and amazing. It's just like it's undefeated, and it will forever be undefeated, and that is my take.
that is my boomer take.
Yeah, that's not really that much of a harsh take. A lot of people agree with that.
No, I mean
Return of the King is in the movie theaters right now. We're gonna cancel Monday's episode to go watch it.
To go watch Return of the King.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Monday's episode, I'm putting my sick day, PTO time.
For next Monday?
Yeah, for next Monday.
Well, that's cool because we're not even showing up. We're gonna go watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh, well, then I'll be here the following Monday.
Yeah.
Well, didn't change anything.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have boomer takes, let us hear it. Like, we want to know what the hell pisses you off, and if you're saying racist shit, like, you look inwards. And
still leave a comment.
Yeah. No.
We'll downvote it.
One more boomer take. Both people could have fit in the Titanic in the little floating thing.
How is that the boomer take?
That's
literally it came out when it came out. That movie was aimed at boomers. They saw the Titanic sink and watched the movie.
It was a boomer that drowned.
Yeah. Oh, recently, me and Lada were talking about what's your favorite movie, and I was all like Lord of the Rings, duh. And apparently hers is Titanic.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, wow, that movie, that old ass movie still. And then I'm all like, Lord of the Rings, like from 01 or 203. So yeah,
favorite movie
all time. Shakma,
the killer baboon. Let's freaking go
on the spot.
I really, really, really enjoy Infinity War.
What?
But I really, really hated Endgame.
I
So that puts me in a very, like, emotionally
Like,
disturbing place.
It's like there's two wolves within.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I really liked Infinity War, and Endgame just fucking bore the shit out of me.
Dang.
You're the one who called them out.
The Vatos Locos, Blood in, Blood out, dude. I can watch that
Still?
movie every day, and I would be okay with it.
Over Shawshank
Over Shawshank.
and American Me.
Over American Me.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you haven't watched Shakma, so you
I
don't
haven't
know.
watched
Don't-
Shakma.
Cállate, güey.
Don't worry about it, bro.
If you haven't watched Shakma, go watch it.
Don't watch it.
And the nearest theater nearby. No, at the theater. I was like, what's it?
Was it even out in theaters?
Of course. You don't think theaters were invented in 1970s?
I don't know if that movie was good enough to get a theatrical release.
I think I saw it one time over there in the Pulga.
Let me see.
Shakma?
Yeah.
That's that famous.
And I had like 20 CD or 20 DVDs. It's like buy one get 20 of them.
This is a 20-pack.
Oh, well.
The collection.
Looks like it did have a theatrical
Exactly, bro. Well, it's because you're watching it. You watched it like 40, 50 years later. You have to put yourself...
They put it in theaters where it got recorded just that little time.
Okay, but look, it was just it had a limited theatrical release, so it wasn't like
It was limited.
Yeah, limited to the theater where they created it.
Yeah, yeah, it was a home project. So like the hometown played.
What college was that?
What college?
What college was that?
Yeah.
Like it was a project. It was a school project.
Yeah. Did you? I wanted to talk about movies like before we leave, but yeah, Furiosa was already pulled from theaters in only 2 weeks.
It did bad?
Yeah.
Everybody was Furiosa.
Everybody said it was great, though. Everybody who watched it said it was great.
My dad was watching it at the house on that thing, and
What is the problem?
well, I mean, he's not gonna watch them. He's not gonna go ever to the movies. I can pay for him.
Yeah.
I'll say I'll pay you. I'll drive you. I'll buy popcorn. He's like, no, I want to watch. He's part of the problem.
Yeah.
But he looked fine.
That's what I said, and then you're like, no, he's not gonna go to the theaters. You're like, he's part of the problem.
He's part of the problem.
I like how you came
that
back.
problem.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the other problem. But
So he's a millennial, not a boomer.
Yeah.
Like the opposite.
No,
He's the
even
opposite.
past millennial, they're like Zoomers.
Yeah, my dad's a Zoomer.
Or Alpha that don't go to the
Like a
theaters.
baby now.
Yeah.
But it looked interesting, like the first part. I'm interested because I did
Yeah.
really like the first one.
Well, everybody says this is fantastic. Like as far as like ratings and reviews go, like everybody's been saying it's amazing. I just don't give a shit about Mad Max Universe. I never care, and I love cars and I love Death Race.
I didn't care about it as a universe. I just thought the movie was great. The first one.
I just seen those spray spray paint in their mouth and be like for Valhalla or whatever, and then that was just
It's
cringe.
because they're
as
kind of
fuck.
crazy.
Yeah.
The main guy is very fucking crazy. That's why.
And they're fighting over water, which is funny because I always say that the next wars are over water. So
Yeah, they're fighting over resources. That's
Yeah.
right.
yeah, so it's a shame. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and the thing was,
Bad Boys is out.
I'm gonna go watch that one. That one was good.
Bad Boys.
Like, did y'all see like the clip
Does
of
Will
him
Smith
like
get slapped?
recording the
looks
camera
crazy.
thing?
the first person camera
crazy.
scenes? Him acting and like recording
Also
himself
doing the
was
thing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost makes you forgive.
I was just waiting. I was like, who's gonna throw it in there? Who's gonna? I'm ready to say emancipation.
Yeah.
Chill out.
dude, oh my god, dude! Like putting out emancipation after that, just so no one would criticize him, is insane.
Yeah.
Well,
now we get Bad Boys. So, hey, this
is the
episode.
second Bad Boys since that happened, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
No, I think the other one
Was pre-slap?
Pre-slap.
Pre
post-slap.
Chris Rock slap. So,
PS. It was PS.
RS slap. It's
ROI.
CRS.
Look, for all I'm saying is we
At
already
that point,
gave.
Chris Rock wanted to see a bear instead of a.
There you go. You get your.
I got
knockout.
it.
Ah!
Cut it. We're done with the episode.
Before he messes up.
We're done with the
Ladies
episode.
and
Hey, make sure you scan all his shit on his way out.
Thank you for joining us once again. We have been the Unqualified Gurus podcast. Peace.
Out.